Welcome to Seth Vidya Mandir Junior College of Commerce and Science online audio video lecture. Welcome back students. I Miss Alka Chaube taking physics class 12 explaining chapter 4 that is thermodynamics. Welcome back students. Let's move on the concept new that is first law of thermodynamics. So let's discuss students the first law of thermodynamics. So as you know very well about the first law of thermodynamics in chemistry, so here we can discuss the first law of thermodynamics in physics, but the concept will be same students. So first thing you have to remember, the first law of thermodynamics is based on heat, energy and work done. So heat, energy and work done, this all three fundamental quantities are very important in first law of thermodynamics. Let's understand why these all three quantities are very important in thermodynamics. So here students, you can see the integration of dq is equal to integration of dw. As you know very well, here we are using the d word, it means differentiation. Here we are talking about the small change of heat, and the small change of heat is equal to the small change of work. If we consider any system and when we apply the heat on that system, what happens? The amount of heat is nothing but the convert into work. And again the amount of work is converted into heat. In this graphical diagram, you can understand students how the heat is converted into work and how the work is converted into heat. This cyclic process is going on, and this cyclic process is very helpful to understand the first law of thermodynamics. So the work is now, the heat is here converted into work, or I can say the work is converted into heat. Let's understand this whole concept with the help of law of conservation of energy. As you know very well students, the law of conservation of energy, it means the energy neither created nor destroyed. Let's consider this example with the help of this mechanics. Suppose you are taking any body, and the body is now in the rest condition. And when you apply the force on that body and when you throw that body in upward direction, then what happens students? The body is moving in upward direction, and after some time again when the body is moving in upward direction, their potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. And then after some time again the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. So you can see the cyclic process is going on. It means when you throw anything in upward direction, after some time again it's back to the same place. It means from the surface to upward and from upward to the surface. So this phenomena is continuous here. So it means the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Again kinetic energy is converted into potential energy. What does it mean? It means energy neither created nor destroyed. Because here you can see the cyclic process of the energy is continue. Heat is converted into work, work is converted into heat. This is nothing but the form of energy, no? So that's why this whole law is based on the law of conservation of energy. Hope you're very clear about it. So here the heat is a form of energy, what I already have explained, and here energy, heat can only convert. It means heat is nothing but work and energy here. So let's understand this condition with the help of this example. So here you can see in this example students, let's say consider a container, and this container here closed with a piston. So inside of this container, let's consider any gas molecule is present. So this gas molecule we are consider here diatomic. As you know very well students, we are not consider here monoatomic, here we consider the diatomic. So in this condition you can see when this all gases are present inside, so I can say this is the arrangement of the molecules. This tiny particles is nothing but the arrangement of the molecule of this gas, and this molecule is consist of full system here. So when this gas is present inside of piston, and when we apply the amount of heat to this gas, what happens? Now this gas is present inside of this container, inside of this piston. Then when we are applying the amount of heat to it, then what happens students? This all molecules start to vibrate. As you know very well, already I have explained in the case of internal energy. When this molecule experience here some amount of heat, then the vibration processes happen here. It means the motion process start in molecules because of that amount of heat. So when these molecules are gaining your amount of heat, the expansion of this molecule here started. When the expansion of this molecule here started, it means the internal arrangement of this molecule here started. When the internal arrangement of this molecule here started, then what happens? The expansion processes happen here. It means the all molecules are now separated by some infinite distance. We can consider this distance with the help of amount of heat here. Then what happens, students? So here the distance between these two is increases. The molecule distance is increases because of vibration. So hope you're very clear about it, students. The internal energy has been changed when we applied the amount of heat to the given gas, and that's why we can say the expansion is happening here. Then what happens by this process? You can see, students, at the room temperature the condition is this, and at the room temperature the molecules is having some internal energy. Always remember, when the molecules are present in the room temperature, they are not experience any external heat amount of energy. That time also the molecules having some internal energy. And when we are applying the amount of energy, that time the internal energy of the molecule has been changed. And what happens, students? Here we are applying the heat. And when the heat is applied on this molecule, the expansion processes happen. And that time the intermolecule changes are happened here, and the distance of this internal molecules are increases. So when the distance between the intermolecules are increases, that time the pistol is applied on this container. So what happens? The heat is now converted into work here. How? You can see, when we are applying the heat on it, and when we are applying the large amount of heat on it, on this gas, the gas start to expand. When the gases start to expand, it means the internal energy of gas has been changed. Because of this, the pistol is start to work. It means the pistol is moving in upward direction because of the work has been done by this heat. That's why we can see heat is converted into work, and then again work is converted into heat. Hope you're very clear about it. These two all examples are very helpful to understand the first law of thermodynamics, why the based on heat and work continuous or cyclic function. So now next condition here, with the help of this condition you can understand the change internal energy. As you can see, when we are applying the heat on any substance, any like gas, solid, liquid, the internal energy has been changed. Here you can see the internal energy is changed. So the del E is equal to del Q minus del W. What is Q? Q is nothing but the amount of heat. As you can see, the amount of heat is also changed. When we are changing the amount of heat, it has been changed here. And that's why, students, the work is also happen in this pistol. And that's why when the work is happen on this pistol, the internal energy also change because of heat. So it means heat can change the internal energy of the system, and the work is also applied on it. In this condition, students, the internal energy is decreases. Yes, this all concepts are very important in so many competitive exams. Here what I'm saying, the user is applied heat on the system. The system is gaseous. So here the internal energy is work. It means the gas is expanded here because of heat, amount of heat given to it. And here the system is applying heat, and because of that work is happened. Clear? It means system is applied the work. That's why we can say the system are working here. And that's why the energy of the system is destroyed. So that's why we can say the internal energy is decreases here. But one thing is also happen. This type of system, when the internal energy of the system is decreases, this type of work is called positive work. Yes, this is called positive work. Positive work. Let's understand this condition with the help of this example here. Here I consider a battery. This battery is connected with a motor. When the battery is connected with the motor, and when you switch on the battery, then what happens? The motor start to work. It means the system. Who is the system here? The battery is the system here. And the battery is applying electrical energy to the motor. And the motor start to work here. This type of work is known as a positive work. It means when the system work on the surrounding. This is surrounding. Motor is considered as a surrounding. When the system is work on the surrounding, this type of work is called positive work. And when surrounding is applying work on system, this type of work is called negative. Let's understand. If we are connecting with this battery a pulley, and the pulley is now with the help of string, the mass is hang on it. So when the mass is hang on it, the pulley start to work, and because of this motor start to rotate. It means this motor, when the start to rotate, the battery start to work here. So here we are applying the work with the help of what we are doing here. We are working on a system. With the help of this condition, the battery start to work. But here the battery is working on this surrounding. So let's understand. Motor is considered a surrounding. Surrounding. SU. Surrounding. And battery is nothing but your system. Clear? So when system is applying work, when the system is applying work to the battery, system is applying work to the surrounding, this type of work is called positive work. When the surrounding is applying work to the system, this type of work is called negative work. Yes, this has happened. When you connect pulley with the mass, and when you connected these two things are here, and the pulley start to rotate, then battery start to rotate, and the surroundings start to work here. So the system is also work here. This type of work is called negative. At this condition, when the work is negative, the formula is cleared here. And when the work is negative, so negative become positive. So del E is equal to del Q plus del W, and that time, students, the internal energy of the system has been increased. Why the internal energy of the system has been increased? Because now the system is not working. Who's working here? Surrounding is working. So surrounding is destroy their internal energy, not system. That time the system is consumed their internal. The system is gain your energy. So here system loses energy. Clear? When system loses energy, it means internal energy destroyed. When system gained your energy, it means internal energy is increases. Hope you're very clear about it with the help of this example or with the help of this condition. And students, here one more keyword and more important point is also, this del is nothing but the extensive. Extensive means what? It means the quantity of matters depends. This del is the change of internal energy is always depend upon the matters. Matters means what? So here what happens? In this condition, the extensive, it means the change of internal energy is nothing but the total energy of that system after the work is applied on it. So that time the kinetic energy of the system, potential energy of the system, and the U is nothing but the internal energy of system. This all combination is nothing but the change of energy of the system after applying the amount of heat on a given system. So here, as you know, students, when the work is done by this pistol because of amount of heat of energy, that is by Q. So the work is done by this pistol because of internal molecule arrangement has been changed here. So the pressure is applying on the system. The volume of the system also has been changed because the amount of heat, that is the temperature of the system, is also changed. So the pressure is equal to force upon area, as you know very well. So the force is equal to pressure into A. As you know very well, students, the work is nothing but the force into displacement. But here the displacement is very small. Let's consider. So the work that is very small, force as it is, the displacement we can consider very small, and the force is nothing but P into A. So the area is length into breadth, and the displacement here consider the height. So length into breadth into height is nothing but the volume of the given container. So it means when we are applying the amount of heat to any system, then its volume, pressure, temperature, everything has been changed. So dW is equal to P dV. Let's integrate. It means when the amount of heat is increased, the volume of the body of the system also change, the displacement is also changed. Let's consider the volume from initial to final here. So initial to final, here V1, V2 I consider. You can also consider VI or VF, initial or final. So here the total work from initial to final, that is W. Pressure is always constant on the given container, and here the integration is applied on change in volume. So the final upper value minus lower value, final volume minus initial volume has been changed. It means the total work done is nothing but the pressure and the change in volume. So here you can say, students, the applying pressure on the piston is constant on a body. But here what happens? Because of expansion process, the volume has been changed and the work has been changed, and the total work is nothing but the pressure is equal to change in volume, that is final volume to initial volume. So hope you understand, students, the first law of thermodynamics. Again, I can give the recall. The first law of thermodynamics is based on heat and energy and work. Heat and work are cyclic process. This is also based on law of conservation of energy, neither created nor destroy. Here the example already I have given. When we applied the amount of heat to any substance, solid, liquid or gas, the expansion processes happened and internal energy of the system has been changed, and because of that the piston is work here. But the work are divided into two points, that is positive work or negative work. When a system is applying work on surrounding, that type of work is called positive work. When the surrounding is applying work to the system, this type of work is called negative work. And when this process happen, that time pressure is also applied on it. So here we are getting the pressure condition, that is with the help of that pressure, the change of work is equal to P into change in volume is equal minus initial volume. So this is what the first law of thermodynamics.